All right, welcome back, Peter.
The sensor aid that I gave you is... There are still...
Okay.
Jack,
That's me.
Rose, no comment.
about?
I've killed someone.
Jack, it's a battlefield.
My opponents are living, breathing human beings. This isn't like the
My
VR
arms are
training.
sweaty.
They have bodies.
My God.
They have had
Not that hot
lives.
in here.
I
No,
took
it's not.
all that away from them.
But you've got no choice if you want to survive.
And yet, maybe because of the VR training, I can't help but try and block out that reality. It's the only way I can manage to fight.
Jack,
What?
I don't care what it takes, just as long as you come back alive. Do whatever it takes, please. Just
Kill
come
them all,
back in one
Lou.
piece.
Okay.
Don't worry about what haunts you later.
No.
The sensor you receive from still...
Looks like the enemy's...
Anytime now.
Shh. Okay, you can talk now.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
You were running around going,
It's the
hiya.
only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
It's over.
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal
Oh.
Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
There's no way she's talking to Ocelot.
No, that wasn't Oslo's voice.
It's the only one I could think of. Who knows? Who would know firsthand of someone who uses a cardboard box?
Colonel, this mushroom member just jumped
Saw a
off
female soldier.
and died. Oh, this is
Russian.
not Colonel.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones
By who?
patrolling the big
Otacon?
shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Yeah, I did pretty good just trying to shoot a light.
Raiden, don't get yourself
stop
worked
it.
up.
That was Snake
It's
that
safer
did
to
that.
take out the enemy
I'm a
first,
different guy
then
now.
look for the bomb.
Bomb posted. Answer my calls, Mr. X.
Make doubly sure you...
Okay, you don't give a shit.
I see a lot of birds over there. The tanker accident 2 years ago released crude oil containing massive quantities of endocrine disruptors. The fish that absorbed them were then eaten by seagulls, which further concentrated the endocrine disruptors in their bodies. What sort of outcome this will lead to is still currently under review and is yet unclear. It just goes to show that finishing the cleanup of ocean oil spills does not mean that environmental restoration efforts end there as well.
Thank you, Colonel, but what about the woman I just saw?
Make doubly...
Okay. Peter.
There are still bombs. There are still...
Okay.
Jack, take it easy.
Okay. I there should be like a patrol somewhere around here. Like right there. You.
You have an actual gun out, sir.
Oh. He'll fall asleep eventually. He got me! Ah!
He'll fall asleep eventually. You shot him with an actual gun. He's not gonna fall asleep.
I'm not using my I'm not using my M9. Yeah, that's a little bit of an issue.
I guess if you nicked an artery, he'll fall
Yeah.
asleep eventually.
Sorry, I used the wrong gun. Ah.
That one's on me,
Right
man.
here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
Okay, stopping an
This is
exit or
Pliskin. Do you
stopping
read
a
me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
an exit.
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours,
Why
they'll
didn't you
spot
give me
you
that
for
card?
sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Bam.
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
Pretty good connection.
Raiden, that's a Harrier 2 you see over
Whoa!
That's what shot down the SEAL chopper?
there. That's right.
Whoa!
Unfortunately, The weapons you have at the moment aren't up to the task of neutralizing this plane. Leave it alone for now.
Pew pew.
Right. Leave the odorless C4 on Strut H to Stillman. Your job is to dispose of the C4s left on Shell 1. Locate every last one. It's possible the
Raiden, like I said before, there's a huge load of C4s at the bottom of Strut H that won't show up on the radar. The old man's right. There's got to be the same thing in Shell 1. Watch your back. Raiden, don't ever turn your back on that Olga woman. Olga Gurlukovich, daughter of Colonel Sergei Gurlukovich, ex-GRU and former Spetsnaz commander.
Shine a light in your eyes.
She's the leader of Colonel Gurlukovich's private army that's been wandering around the big
I want to know anything about that,
Those
though.
men were gathered by Colonel Gurlukovich. Following his death, she inherited his command and now exercises full control. Her father's name was widely respected throughout the old Soviet regime, and he was the goal of just about every military man.
Why would a respected soldier become a leader of those cutthroats?
The collapse of the Republic resulted in a lot of unemployed soldiers. Most found themselves suddenly cast out into the civilian world, hopelessly lost. The colonel took these men in. He organized a mercenary army and led his men from battle to battle in various disputed regions around the world, hoping that one day he would rebuild his homeland. Rumor has it that during the Shadow Moses incident, he planned a rendezvous with Liquid Snake's men and assist in their uprising. I assume that the revolt figured into his reconstruction plans for the Soviet regime. I also heard that Ocelot, Liquid's right-hand man, was an old friend of the Colonel's back in the old days of the Soviet Union. In any case, Olga inherited her father's military genius and has become a force to be reckoned with. She was born and raised on the battlefield, and she's as tough as she looks. Not my ideal choice for a date.
You sound like you've met her.
No, I haven't had the pleasure. Just remember what I said. Don't turn your back on her.
Got a photo of her right here in my pocket.
I just got a call from Pete. He made it to Shell 2. I guess he really can run.
Pliskin.
I'll take good care of Pete. Don't worry.
They're both dead.
The coolant spray,
Thank you.
Well done. It look
Stillman, how you feeling?
all right. It's been a while since I've run, though.
Guess that means it's also been a while since you've run out of breath, huh?
Are you accusing me of something, Raiden?
No, I didn't mean anything by it.
He's not out of breath from running. He's actually hyperventilating from crying.
Wait, everybody makes mistakes.
But
Everybody
it's the
has those
reasons
days.
behind those mistakes that become the real issue.
What do you mean?
The reason that bomb exploded, and the reason that I was saved, is because I was confronted by fear and I couldn't handle it. Halfway through disposing of the bomb, I succumbed to that fear. And when I realized what was going on, I had turned around and was running away from the bomb. The one who paid the price, however, wasn't me. After I regained consciousness from the shock of the blast, the first thing that my eyes met were the corpses of children crushed under a pile of rubble.
Stillman.
Yet, what do you think I felt at that time? A sense of relief. Relieved that it wasn't me.
Oh,
And that's not all. At the time, I was known as the top bomb disposal technician in the United States. And to someone like me, who had neither a wife nor children, that reputation was everything. I didn't want to lose it. That's why I lied about losing my leg. Ran away from the responsibility that was mine. Closed my eyes to the victims. Stirred up the sympathy of the public.
all right, Stillman, that's enough. For now, let's just worry about what we're going to do about Fat Man's bombs.
Yeah. Is that you, Raiden? I haven't reached Strut H yet.
Stillman, do you really think there are bombs that the sensor's not picking up?
Right. Sealing the entire casing of the bomb prevents the odor from leaking outside. It's a technique that I, for one, didn't teach.
But wasn't leaving a signature of sorts Fat Man's aesthetic touch?
Perhaps this fat man is not the one I knew.
What?
Fat man right now is fragile and weak. What's more, he's dangerous. Watch yourself, okay? even in places that you can't read.
That's the wrong gun? No, it's the right gun.
It's possible.
If you see a likely...
What's up, Jack?
Not much. What's up with you?
I can't believe it. Stillman's prosthetic leg was all a big lie.
Don't be too hard on him, Rose.
But he's got no right to go around pretending he's got a prosthetic leg. That's an insult to people who really can't walk.
Everyone's got their own reasons. Sometimes.
Okay, if you've been
you've
listening to the
got no
codec, then
choice
you
but to
know.
lie.
You just heard of all the guilt he
I
had
guess
from
it is
hiding it.
necessary sometimes.
Rose.
It's nothing. Well, see ya. What's up?
The big thing about Peter's backstory that I really like
See ya.
is the fact that
He's the cause for Vamp.
no, he's not the cause for Vamp. He's the cause for Fat Man. But the fact that whenever the church exploded and he regained consciousness and sees the dead bodies of children in front of him, the one thing that he thought was, thank God it wasn't me. Instead of, caring about the children. And, like, the amount of guilt that he has because of that. Who's this guy?
As it's fitting for a bomb diffuser. It's the fear of, I'm gonna die defusing this bomb. The moment you don't die defusing the bomb, even though it was failed defusing, but that's not the point. I assume anybody who fails and runs away and it blows up would probably first thing they're thinking is, I'm not dead. Thank God I'm not dead.
Well, you would think about the children first, I would say. Especially the people that, your mistake caused. And then you're thinking about your own reputation as well.
I'd
Being like,
probably,
bullshit.
in my case, I probably wouldn't think about the kids first.
But the bloody, mutilated, destroyed bodies.
I'd probably think about myself. In realistic terms, I think about myself first, and then the kids would probably set in from the shock.
Oh shit!
You also have taken the shock factor into account, like going through shock.
Get down.
The situation is normal. All clear.
It was nothing. All clear.
Oh wait, I gotta be a stealth master here.
Because after a bomb blows up, I'm not sure.
That's the wrong one. There it is.
Nothing here.
I'm not sure with the shock factor and the fact that once people are in shock, they don't understand things at that moment. Their brain's not working right.
Well, of course not. But even like after the incident, after everything happened,
My reputation, I wouldn't care about that. But I absolutely probably would think about myself first.
what the fuck was that guy shooting at? Anyway, I got a camera. Yeah.
And I say that in my perspective. I'd probably be happy I was alive and then immediately go, oh shit.
No, but he did. The point is that he did not think about the children at all.
I know that's the point.
I don't. I think I fucked up here. No, we're good. Nope, we're not good. Ah! Actually, it's not bad. That's fine.
My take on that was just,
Ah!
I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
blame somebody about thinking for themselves first. The thinking about not ever thinking about the kids would be that. All right, that's not very good. Now is it? But the first thought going through your head after that, going, "I'm alive. Thank God I'm alive." I expect that.
No, there's nothing there.
But I expect once you, like, you know, fully take in the fact that kids are dead in front of you, I'd kind of expect you to take the guilt approach to that.
Honestly. That's the wrong gun.
You're telling me cameras can't sleep?
Come on, go to sleep.
Looks like the enemy sentries have the...
No. Rose, you have anything to say?
Jack, do you...
My mom's coming over for dinner.
Oh, not again.
Take it easy.
Okay.
The sensor aid that I...
My mom's gonna be joining us for dinner. Oh, it looks like I gotta stay at the job site a little longer.
Oh, what a shame.
And the battlefield won't be home for a long time. Sorry.
Oh.
Who's there?
Somebody who can do sick-ass cartwheels.
Yo, check this out. It's somewhere around here.
You ever seen a man fall up the stairs? Me neither.
That's the wrong button. What? We're good. Wasn't worried at all.
Ever seen a man swim? Me neither.
Yeah, that's right. I shot you in the head and then did a sick backflip. Uh-oh.
Do you think Kojima actually put in this game?
I have the last C4 frozen.
Gun?
There's nothing showing
It's
up on the
game
sensor
over and
now.
explodes.
Good work, Raiden.
You're
I don't know.
way
I
ahead of me,
haven't
kid.
tried.
I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course.
No.
I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Oh, I
Does
knew
it
I forgot
work?
something.
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval
No.
between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and
Why are
get
you
it.
whining? You're not playing the game.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it.
I
some more
might
and see
know
if
where the
freezing
bomb is.
process
I have
works.
headphones on.
Don't touch the other one until I
Sound
say so.
detectors are annoying.
I'll stand by until you radio
I,
in.
I'll find it.
Me finding the bombs, I don't care about that. The noise
Well, I won't have the thing equipped.
of finding the bombs is off.
I've readied a sensor that's capable of detecting odorless C4. It's stashed in a safe.
Anything else?
Stillman, how are you doing over there?
I'm checking it now. It just can't simply be a bomb that doesn't respond to an odor. There must be something else planted there.
Exactly what is it?
I'm not certain. Give me a little more time.
Protein powder.
Raiden, I've ready.
Fat Mid's been working on his game.
Raiden,
Raiden, go pick up that sensor for odorless C4s. It should be in that room. Jump down.
Get down.
Jack, do you need to save?
Get down on the ground. Nobody's gonna take me down. And I get back up again.
Take it easy.
And then I dance around.
Raiden, go.
Okay.
Colonel, who are Dead Sal?
They are pretty much what that guy Pliskin described them as.
A special forces unit? The brainchild of the former president?
Chances are someday we'll find ourselves in a gunfight with them.
The thought leaves me uneasy.
You have experience combating Foxhound during VR training, right? You'll be fine. Don't be apprehensive.
It's shadow mode.
Jack, don't run unnecessary risks, okay?
Yeah, I don't want to, but
I know. Is there anything I can do?
yeah. Could you check for any data on them for me?
Okay, I'll do it. Good luck.
Could you call me
Tell me what you know about Batman.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'll look him up.
Raiden, I trust that you don't actually believe what that guy Pliskin told you, right?
I believe him. There's something about him, like an iron will. Enough to trust.
Raiden. He's not included in the simulation. Don't trust him, ever. You got it?
Roger that.
He's gonna look like a fool when he finds
Jack,
out
I did a
it's
search on
Snake.
the Big Shell. The tanker accident 2 years ago spilled a catastrophic
Oh, I believe you said everything about this already. Yes, you did.
Strut D is
Move in close. Move in.
Okay, good. That's good enough.
So it's just a coincidence that Vamp was in a bomb explosion
Ow.
in a church, and
Oh, yes.
that's 100% just a coincidence.
Yeah.
You can't tell me people's first time playing this game, they hear that story after Vamps, they're not gonna go, did he cause Vamp?
Actually, it probably wasn't a coincidence. Oh, fuck.
They were in two different areas, weren't they? He was over in Europe somewhere. Asia, Europe, Europe, Asia, somewhere over there.
Oh, where Vamp is?
Yeah.
Vamp is from Romania.
That explosion wasn't it? I mean, I don't know where the explosion was, but I would assume it's in the US.
Yeah, that's why I think it's a coincidence, because Peter is part of the NYPD.
That's the weirdest coincidence ever.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Because it doesn't say that was my
Head to
first
the
thought
bottom
was
of strut
that's
A.
Vamp's
How's
backstory
your invisible
too.
bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated,
What?
but the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
what's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
So it was a mistake.
Right.
He
Move.
put them all
Get
in
to
areas
the bottom of
where
strut A now!
they would easily be found, so we would trigger the trap.
The countdown has been initiated. Listen up. Time is absolutely critical. Hurry to the bottom of strut A by the shortest possible route.
Should I apply coolant to the bomb in the same way as before?
Wait, I'm still not sure yet. I'll try testing it out here first. For now, get yourself to the bottom of strut A ASAP. The countdown has been initiated.
Raiden, get to the bottom of strut A ASAP. Engaging the enemy would waste valuable time. Avoid detection at all costs.
What if I want to do cool
Right.
moves?
We can do a couple
Right.
cartwheels
The
anyway.
odorless C4
Yeah.
should be at the bottom of strut A. Think about what the ideal spot to
Jack, you okay?
Nah. I'm fine.
4 seconds from, you know, dying.
Yeah, you know, it's just not that big of a deal.
Hang in there.
I've been through worse.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh my god, I gotta get out of here!
in the future, I'm gonna be through a whole lot worse.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that, bud.
That's not the same item.
What, they just keep giving different people the same code names?
Yep. Liquid Raiden. Get out of my way, there's a bomb!
We're clones of Solid Snake. One of us got the good genes, one of us got the bad genes.
And it just goes all the way down, and then the next game there's gonna be clones of Raiden.
Ow.
Ow.
Jesus.
Ow.
I shot you once, and like there was so much blood that came out of Raiden.
Ah!
I was too much in a rush.
I don't want to strut a roof.
Strut on the roof?
That's
Colonel,
those!
I'm on the roof.
Colonel.
Be careful.
Thank you.
I guess he's young enough. It'd be Colonel, I'm on the roof.
Colonel.
Countdown has been initiated.
Good thing there's an elevator all the way down, and I don't gotta worry about none of that. It's also a good thing the timer stops when you get on an elevator.
Right. Pliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Raiden, keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
It's a serious moment, yet I can't help but smile because the way Raiden said no. No! Thank God the timer stopped.
Yeah. Peter? Peter? Rose?
Jack,
Rose?
That's also depressing because now his channel is gone from your codec.
don't give up.
Colonel, Stillman is dead.
I know. Pull yourself together, Raiden.
I can't do this alone.
Jack, are you listening?
Pliskin's
All
down
right,
there.
calm down.
Stillman is dead. There are no more explosive specialists.
You're fine. I won't let you die.
Rose.
All right then. Is Sensor B equipped?
Yes.
See if it responds or not. Jack, no matter what, you have to bring an end to this crisis.
Okay.
Raiden, there's a C4 somewhere on the bottom of Strut A where you are. Select Sensor B and get to work.
Oh, he's dead as well! Ooh, a ration. Yummies.
Fruit salad? Yummy,
Food
yummy.
salad. Yummy, yummy.
Heard that song recently and it reminded me of
what? I mean, it's not a bad sound. Fuck.
It's on sub. You got 30 seconds,
Colonel,
kid. Get
I
out of there.
neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
That the bomb got neutralized.
Any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the president. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
No, just leave him. Just leave the president.
If you see an
Oh.
What's up, Jack?
Well, I'm gonna go save the president. I don't.
I looked up information on
Never
Fatman,
mind.
Fatman, the emperor of explosives.
But it's
You've
Fatman.
already heard how he manufactured an atomic bomb at the age of 10. He appears to have been known throughout the world of explosives since he was a child. He entered the Naval School Explosive Ordnance Disposal at Indian Head and graduated at the top of his class. That's around the time that he met Stillman. He was assigned to the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. He quit soon after, though. After that, he joined Dead
Wasn't
Cell
enough
as an
explosions.
explosive specialist. He's been there ever since.
And we're gonna go find the president in.
Next episode.
So I can watch this episode of Metal Gear Solid 2. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that. Cheers.
Every day.
Bye bye.